Hello, my name is Mariana, and I use the she and they pronouns.
And I'm Delaney, and I use the she and hers pronouns. And we're so excited to welcome you here to UC Berkeley.
We know that it can be a whirlwind experience.
And we appreciate you being present and ready to think about some topic areas that we and lots of other folks on campus think are really important.
Today's session is going to focus on the following topic areas. We're going to talk about preventing sexual violence, creating awareness around stress, mental health, and healthy sexuality, and increasing health and safety when it comes to the use of alcohol.
Here at Cal, we believe in respecting and supporting one another so we can continue to build a community that is safe and healthy for everyone. We're excited that you're here, and we want to explore some of the ways you can contribute to the community you are now a part of too.
Yeah, it's the ultimate goal of Pact and the following discussions to allow you to understand what is and is not acceptable in our community and how, as Golden Bears, we model respect and create welcoming spaces.
We work at the Pact to Care Center, and we see firsthand the impact of sexual violence on students. We know and understand that survivors are throughout our community, and we want to take a moment and remind everyone that at Cal, we believe, support, and center survivors. While it's true that sexual violence is a widespread concern, it's also true there's a lot we can do to support those negatively impacted, and as a campus community, work collectively to prevent it altogether. The same is true for mental and emotional well-being and the ways we interact with alcohol and other substances.
Yeah, so in the following play, you're going to watch 7 characters navigate some really tough situations. You're going to see them step in when they see something that makes them uncomfortable, support their friends navigating tough situations, and seek help when they need it as well. And as you'll see, the scenes are all virtual because we recorded during the pandemic. But these scenes and the topics are relevant to both in-person and virtual experiences.
Every incoming student has unique experiences and beliefs that they bring to Cal. And that's really exciting because it means you're all bringing so many diverse perspectives to our campus community. And for that, we thank you.
And your experiences might make it hard to take in the information in this session today. We want you to know that's completely okay. And we want you to prioritize practicing self-care and respecting your own personal boundaries. So if at any point you need to pause the program, grab something to drink, or just take a moment to breathe, please do so. We will also encourage you just to connect with your orientation leaders if you need support and resources.
These topics and their impact on students are very common, and there are likely many people on our campus with personal experiences. If anyone feels impacted by what you are watching or need additional support, you're invited to contact our 24/7 care line that will connect you with confidential support. It can be reached at 510-643-2005.
So the first few scenes you'll see are focused on alcohol and substance use. We want you to pay close attention to the choices the characters make and how these choices impact themselves and others. We're going to then transition to the middle of the play, which focuses more on mental health and wellness. And we want you to take note of the normal anxiety that comes up and other struggles the characters face. And on our campus, we really encourage our communities to seek support. And then finally, the last scenes will focus on sexual violence and many of the types of behaviors that are prohibited by UC Berkeley policy and in the Cal community.
During these scenes, pay attention to the opportunities the characters have to treat each other with respect, to practice consent, to interrupt harmful behavior, and to support friends who have experienced violence.
So thank you for joining our community and creating the campus culture that we all want and deserve.
Enjoy the performance.
It could have been me. It was me.
I know someone who it happened to.
I didn't expect it.
How did this happen?
Why did this happen?
I don't know what to do.
It hits you like a brick.
Gotta learn how to deal.
This is life.
Very dynamic.
There are ups and there are downs.
You can come out on the other side.
And become stronger in the end.
Sometimes it's fucking lonely.
But it's all about your attitude.
It can be really fun.
It's party time! Woo!
Yubong! Putting on my party pants!
Calling up my girls.
That was the best night of my life.
I'll never forget it.
I almost forgot it.
Best I've ever had.
I smile just thinking about it.
6 rounds!
What?
In my time at Cal, I met my best friends.
I got my first C.
I learned about self-care.
I drink way too much.
I figured out how to be happy.
I met the love of my life.
I learned to be myself.
I found what I was passionate about.
I was arrested.
I experimented.
I learned how to cook.
I ate ramen for 3 weeks straight.
I was nervous about transferring here from my hometown.
I missed a week of classes.
I became a lot more sleep deprived.
I became a badass.
I became an entrepreneur.
I became a thrill seeker.
I became a good friend to people.
I became the person I wanted to be.
I'm becoming the person I want to be. I care about this because we're all dealing with new experiences.
Because you know when people have your back.
Because college is fucking stressful.
It could help save a life.
It could save anyone's life.
It helped save your life.
It could have been me.
It was
Wasn't
me.
Oh, good morning.
Happy Wednesday! Sam, that is the cutest agenda ever. You're so organized. It's adorable.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I get off track when I don't have one ready, and meetings go so smoothly when I post one. So, oh, hi, Charlie. How are you?
I'm doing great. I am so happy fall semester's finally here. Summer felt so much longer than it actually was. Now I'm just adjusting to new classes, trying my best to get my bearings.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Hey, Nina, do you want to do a brief intro? Nina recently joined the UC Berkeley Food Pantry, and she is pretty amazing. I don't want to steal your thunder, so.
Yeah, of course. Hi, my name's Nina, and I'm a second-year political economy major. I did some previous work in the SF Civic Center kitchen, and I'm excited to help out here in Berkeley.
Welcome to our team, Nina.
Yes, welcome. We're so excited to have you join. Okay, so we are missing Andrea, but it doesn't look like she'll be making it, so let's just get to the agenda. Charlie, can you give us an update on food security programs?
Yeah. Let me share my screen. Now, you already know that Berkeley Basic Needs Center stays working hard as ever to help students in need. We updated our website to allow students easy access to navigating resources available to them. There is an intro to who we are and quick links to the food pantry, CalFresh assistance, and our resource guide, breaking down the ways we can help.
Wow, this looks amazing.
There are a few things I want to highlight. First, some updates on food security programs. They now offer help with CalFresh applications remotely. Second, some updates on mental health services. Counseling sessions with a professional are offered both in person and virtually, as well as Zoom support groups. Also, there is no longer a limit to how many free counseling sessions a student can use at Tang, and that's for both SHIP and non-SHIP students.
Have we decided how we're going to share these resources around campus?
Yes, we are planning on tabling throughout next week on Sprout to hand out flyers, and I already started to post flyers around campus with Ollie.
Great. Have we started to send digital content yet?
No.
Okay. I'll just get in contact with a few different orgs on campus to help link the website out in their newsletters. We want to reach as many students as we can. So thanks for looking into that, Charlie. And next on the agenda is the UCB Food Pantry get-together. Ollie is hosting via Zoom. And it looks like Andrea just joined in time to give us an update.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I overslept and completely lost track of time.
No worries, it happens.
Hey, Andrea.
Charlie!
I miss you. I never see you in discussion anymore.
Oh, I just can't do 8 a.m.s.
It's a 9 a.m.
Same thing to me.
Mood. Do you have an update on our socials?
Oh, I do. We decided to do it virtually this year since a couple of us aren't getting our second vaccine dose until after the social. Ollie said they can host the Zoom room, and we have some ideas on group games okay for Zoom. The theme is 70s disco. Ollie already made a pretty legit playlist. He also kept going on with something like sick jams with a Z. He made sure to clarify it's with a Z.
Wait, Andrea, is that a White Claw?
Andrea, it's 10 a.m.
There are no laws with the claws.
Andrea, you are wild. I can't believe you're still drinking.
They're like sodas. Plus, everyone knows the best cure to a hangover is another drink.
Okay. Well, I'm coming over to your apartment today. I think you should sober up. We have to work on our homework.
Fine. As long as we can get some pho first.
Well, boring is something I will never use to describe Andrea. She always throws some new curveball.
They seem like great people. I'm excited to meet the rest of the group this Friday. Thanks so much for letting me join in. I loved watching you lead. You're so official with your adorable agenda.
You're too sweet. Hey, I'll see you this Friday for the Zoom party. Don't forget to dress up.
Got it. 70s/disco theme.
Yep. Bye, Nina.
Bye, Sam.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, Oscar, how have you been?
I've definitely been better.
What's the matter?
No, these are just some wild times we're living in, man. I hate to be a downer, but being a college student during global pandemic hasn't been easy.
Hey, man, I get you. But listen, you tired of being inside? So let's go on a hike, you and me, up the fire trail soon. I hear there's some sick views up there.
I'd be down for that, actually. Ooh, appreciate you calling me, man. Especially nowadays.
Anytime.
So, I've had a lot of time to myself recently, and I've been able to think back on my past 2 years of college and everything that went on with the frat and my drinking.
Yeah, you went through some pretty serious hazing, right?
I never used that word for it, but yeah, I guess you're right.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, yeah. It's just that we would literally party like every weekend and on weekdays sometimes too, even if I was tired or had a midterm the next day.
Damn.
Ugh, yeah, I just couldn't say no. I felt pressured to be this tough guy who could handle anything thrown at him. I thought, if I can't keep up, what kind of man am I? I had to be this guy who took every shot handed to him, or this guy who would try any drug at least once, or this guy who would drink until he had to be transported to the hospital. Partying became my life, my priority. Who was I going to be if I didn't fit all these expectations? I was terrified being away from home for the first time, and I thought a frat would be a quick and easy way to make a ton of friends. But the guys that I surrounded myself with, they didn't care about me. Right? They just kept pressuring me to become someone I'm not. And of course, I just wanted to fit in, so I never felt brave enough to say, sorry, bro. Can't go out tonight. I never set any boundaries. And I know not everyone's experience with the Greek system is going to be the same. I met a ton of guys who swear that joining a frat was like the best choice they ever made coming to Cal. I'm just not one of them. I honestly never want to feel like that again. You know, I don't know what could have happened if you and Angel weren't there the night I passed out drunk on Channing. You know, you guys probably saved my life. And from that experience, I've come to know who my true friends really are. I was so set on fitting in somewhere I didn't belong, and honestly, I can't thank you both enough for supporting me through that.
Of course, man. Are you kidding me? Angel and I knew we had to do something. All it took was putting you in the recovery position and calling UCPD to potentially save your life. I knew that if it was me, I'd want someone to help me out. Could have been anyone. It sounds kind of shitty, but I'm actually kind of glad that we found you that night. Because then we wouldn't have met and become close bros.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean. Hey, I want to say I'm sorry. I know that after that incident, you were going through a really rough time. And I felt like I might have put too much pressure on you to go to the Tang Center for short-term counseling. I didn't realize I was being like that until Angel pointed it out to me.
Well, thanks. I appreciate you for that. But I know you were just trying to help, and it actually has been helping. It's actually really great because it's free, even though I don't have shit.
Sheesh! Gotta take advantage of those resources while you got them. I'm always gonna be here for you if you need me. But I also thought it might be helpful for you to talk about this with a professional.
Thanks, Ollie.
Anytime, man. Yeah. Listen, I gotta go. I think my roommate's burning our dinner. Hit me up about that hike whenever.
All right, will do. Take it easy, man.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, Angel. How's it going? Don't mind me. I'm gonna be going through some virtual backgrounds.
I'm doing great. I am finally getting back into the swing of in-person classes. Ooh, sweet background.
Thanks. I figured the right virtual background would set the party mood. I once had someone in my class play the entire movie of Shrek as their virtual background.
Very bold. One might even say courageous.
A true icon, no doubt. Anyways, everyone should be arriving soon. I know virtual parties aren't ideal, but this way, even people who aren't fully vaccinated yet can come. I'm glad we're still able to all hang out this way.
Hey, at least you won't get a noise complaint from your neighbors for a Zoom party.
Yeah, wouldn't want to be those youths with their devil music.
Exactly. So, what's the plan for tonight?
Well, since it's the first social of the year, I came up with a couple ideas to keep people talking. This avoids hella awkwardness later. First, everyone needs a drink. I don't care if it's beer, juice, or milk. A social without drinks is hella dry. Second, and this one's very important, everyone must take a sip of their drink every time Charlie makes a pun.
I will be making several bathroom trips then. Oh, also, BTW, I have a digital Cards Against Humanity, just in case. Nothing like crass humor to bring people together.
Hey, Ollie, Angel.
Hey, Oscar, what's up? What are you drinking tonight?
Just water for me tonight.
I definitely feel that. I'm actually not drinking alcohol tonight either.
What are you drinking?
Some of this juice from Trader Joe's. It's called apple juice. It's absolutely amazing. Have you tried it? Whoop, whoop. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Nina.
Hey, everyone.
Party time! Oh, I love your background, Ollie.
Thanks. Okay. Looks like everyone's here, so let's kick off with an icebreaker. How about never have I ever?
Let's do it.
You all know how it goes. 10 fingers up. If what is said applies to you, put a finger down. Sam, you want to start us off?
Of course. Okay. Let's see. Never have I ever been late for class.
Never? Are you serious?
Not even for an 8 a.m.
Incredible. Looks like you knocked everyone except for Angel and Nina.
Like I always say, if you're not early, then you are late.
Okay. Oscar, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Never have I ever downloaded Tinder. Oh, damn.
Wow, Oscar, straight for the throat. What can I say? I enjoy having a healthy sex life.
Yeah, I feel like at first with COVID and everything, it felt weird to like ask people in dating apps whether or not they were getting tested or vaccinated, but now it feels like conversations like that are being normalized. Is it just me?
No, I agree. Personally, I don't use Tinder for hookups, but it makes for some interesting conversations. I matched with Oski last week.
That's amazing. Charlie, do you want? How about you go next?
Okay. Never have I ever had a hangover.
What? How?
He obviously has blessed genetics. I mean, I always feel my alcohol the next day.
No, I've actually never been drunk before. Drinking's not really my thing, although I do love to go out.
Charlie, what? We have to fix this right now. I'm coming over and we're taking shots.
No, that's okay, Andrea. I'm fine.
So much fun. I just don't want you to miss out. Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Andrea, I can't really speak for Charlie, but it kind of sounds like you're making her uncomfortable.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Maybe it's time we all start drinking more water.
You know what, Ollie? I actually gotta hop off. Early day tomorrow.
Same here. It's so nice meeting you all.
No problem.
Bye.
Great to see y'all.
Well, I don't feel too good.
Are you okay?
I gotta go.
She looked kind of sick. Should someone make sure she's alright?
I'll go check on her. She's just a few doors down.
Charlie, do you remember how to tell the possible signs of alcohol poisoning and how to put someone in the recovery position?
Yeah, I'll make sure she's in a safe position if she's passed out.
Let us know what's going on and if either of you need anything.
Whew. And then there were 3.
The 3 Musketeers.
Sure, Ollie. Anyone mind if I smoke?
No, go for it.
I don't mind at all.
I would ask if anyone was a hit, but
You're good. It's not really my thing, so all you.
Yeah, I definitely feel what you're saying, Oscar. I actually smoked a lot when I first came here. First with friends, then alone, sometimes even before class.
No, I can't imagine going to class high. I wouldn't be able to focus.
Yeah. Classes here are hard enough. My GPA really took a hit. Once I cut back and got my grades back up, I kind of realized that although weed made me feel good in the moment, I was mostly just doing it because I was bored.
it definitely isn't for everyone. I actually have a prescription for it. It really helps me with my anxiety.
Ooh, well, Angel, if you ever learn how to do those fancy smoke rings, I mean, you gotta share that talent with the whole glade.
Of course, I will train very hard every day just for you.
Aww.
You know I more than anyone want to see you become a success in the smoke trick circuit, but I think it's about time we call it a night. Thank you, my fellow musketeers, for your service.
For sure. Good night, Ollie. Night, Oscar.
Good night. Ooh, thanks again, Ollie, for inviting me.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, hey, Sam.
Hey, Nina, what's up? How have you been?
I've been good. I'm so glad I could make it to that Zoom party the other night. It's been so nice getting to know you better these last couple of weeks, and I was so excited to meet all your friends.
Yeah, well, they honestly think you're cooler than me.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's true, probably because you are.
Shut up.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you about something.
What's up?
I'm not really sure how you'll respond to this, but I just really need to get this off my chest.
Nina, is everything okay? You know you can tell me anything.
No, everything's great. Really great, actually. The thing is, well, after talking so much these past couple of weeks, I've started to think of you as, well, as more than a friend.
Wow. um, wow, I've started feeling the same, actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but I didn't think you thought of me that way.
Oh my gosh, I was so nervous to tell you. I was pretty sure you only thought of me as a friend.
Well, I think you're absolutely beautiful.
What, me? Really?
Yeah, you. Who else?
Oh, you think you're so funny, don't you?
Mm, I think you are.
Sam,
Yeah.
how would you feel about meeting up in person sometime? I'd really love to hang out with you.
I'd love that too.
If you're comfortable with that.
Oh, yeah. No. I definitely want to. I don't know, like even though things are getting better, I still feel like a little weird meeting people in person. Um, can I just ask, are you vaccinated?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, so am I. I just wanted to check.
absolutely. I think if we meet up, it's important that we just keep checking in with each other. I want to respect your boundaries. And yeah, seeing people in person still feels new for me too, so I completely understand.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm glad you understand. So, wanna meet on the Glade this Saturday?
That sounds great. I'm excited.
Me too.
Oh, okay. I am I'm pretty tired. I think I should probably go to bed.
Okay. Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Are you gonna hang up or?
Are you gonna hang up?
Well, I would kiss you right now if I could.
I've been wanting to for a while.
Soon. Hopefully. Good night, Nina.
Good night, Sam.
The girl you saw earlier, she was doing this every chance she could. Don't get me wrong, at first it was a ton of fun. I love dancing, and I was getting pretty good at beer pong too. I loved it when someone wanted to be on my team, like I finally fit in somewhere. Coming in as a junior transfer made it really difficult to relate to all my floor mates. I was away from friends and family in community college, and I began to feel like an outsider. So I started drinking by myself. I would end up drinking a lot, and ironically, even more so during quarantine. I didn't realize how much I was drinking until Charlie mentioned it to me. Looking back, I'm really grateful she waited to talk to me about it. I definitely was not in the right headspace to hear it then and there. Anyways, when she told me her concerns, I thought, what's the big deal? It's college. I'm just having some fun. But then she mentioned how she always had to leave parties early in order to take care of me, and how uncomfortable it made her feel when I pressured her to drink. That definitely wasn't okay. Well, when she told me her concerns, I sort of broke down. I wasn't just drinking to ignore the overwhelming feeling that I didn't belong at Cal, but I was hurting the few people around me that did make me feel like I belonged. And that's not the kind of person I want to be. I'm not the best version of myself when I drink like this. It's the person I thought I needed to be to have friends in college. But really, I just ended up pushing people away. I'm so grateful they're such understanding people. They were so incredible when I was just trying to get the help I needed. But I wouldn't have had these friends if I hadn't confronted my drinking to escape my loneliness and myself. I wish the girl you saw earlier had known all. But she had a little bit of growing to do first.
Hey, Charlie, how's it going?
What's up, Buttercup? I'm doing good. I am so excited to bake. I bought all the ingredients this morning.
Me too. I've never done a baking night over Zoom before. What are you gonna make?
I'm gonna make strawberry muffins. They're my favorite.
Oh, nice. I'm making some banana bread.
Okay, sis, go bananas.
Stop.
How's your week been?
It's been all right.
What?
It's been kind of a hard week, actually.
Really? I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Of course. What's going on?
I've just been feeling kind of out of place lately. Yesterday, I was in a meeting with some friends, and they were all talking about these inside jokes from their freshman year. And I just felt kind of left out because, I didn't have that experience. I feel like besides you, I don't have many other friends who are transfer students. This week, I also went to a few different club meetings and info sessions, and all the people there were freshmen. I don't know, I guess it's just hard for me to relate to their experiences because my path was so different.
I definitely get what you mean. I also felt like that when I first transferred here. It can feel strange sometimes because I always happen to be a little older than the other students. I didn't go straight to college after high school. I took some time to work first, and then I went to community college.
Yeah, me too.
But I think it's important to remember that there are many different and equally valid ways of how people ended up at Cal.
Yeah. It's really nice to be able to talk to someone with a similar experience. Sometimes it feels like I'm the only transfer student in the room. I just wish it were easier to connect with other students like me?
Well, if you want, you should come with me sometime to check out the Transfer Student Center. They host many success workshops, and they actually have a mentorship program that connects first semester transfer students to continuing transfer students. For me, it was a really great way to connect with other transfers.
Oh, that sounds really cool. I'd love to check that out with you sometime.
Definitely.
All right, I think I'm gonna add some walnuts to my banana bread. Oh shoot, I forgot to preheat my oven.
Aw, nuts.
Charlie!
I used to have a 4.0 and then I came here.
I miss my high school friends. I hate meeting new people. It stresses me out.
3 a.m. again. Still can't sleep. Why can't I sleep?
Thanks, but I'm not gonna smoke tonight. Whoa, never said that before.
I hate chemistry. I hate my professor. Screw this class. I quit.
Hey, want to get drinks this weekend? It's been a rough week. I could really use a drink.
Sorry, Mom, I can't talk right now. I don't feel so good.
Shit, I got another D.
Why didn't I get invited? I told you no one likes me.
Fell asleep in English again. I just want to get some sleep.
Definitely not. I'm staying home again. And again. And again.
Ditching lab today. Ditching math today. Ditching chem tomorrow.
I just want to get trashed tonight. This is all too much. I need a break.
I can't talk now. I can't talk now.
I'm a failure.
I'm a loser.
I can't sleep.
I don't eat.
I don't care.
Need a break.
Can't breathe.
Heart pounding, thoughts racing.
Don't like me. No one likes me.
Let me sleep.
Leave me alone.
Still don't care.
Need a drink.
Gonna faint.
Ugh, can't breathe.
Can't sleep.
Don't eat.
Don't care.
You're not enough.
You're not enough.
You're not enough.
You're not enough. Sometimes I feel like my GPA defines me. Nothing else matters. I feel like I'm just another number, but my number is worse than everybody else's.
Sometimes I walk into a room of new people and I feel this huge weight on my chest. It's like I can't talk. I can't move. I just stand there and think of a way to leave without being noticed.
Lately, I've been getting 3 hours of sleep a night on average. I get in bed and I can't turn my brain off. I just lay there, awake every night, thinking. I feel like I can't stop it.
Back in my CC, I used to go out all the time. But now, it takes too much energy. I've completely lost interest in my friends, my team, my club. I'd just rather sit at home alone.
I used to love school, but right now it's just too hard. I don't even want to try anymore. Some weeks I don't go to class at all.
I like going out and drinking with my friends because it makes me feel confident and social. Usually I feel ugly. I feel like a loser. Drinking makes me step back from the weight of my family's expectations, the stress of my classes, and the feeling I get when I look at myself in the mirror.
I can't predict when it's going to happen, but certain things make me feel sick. I get nauseous, I get dizzy, I feel like I can't catch my breath. Sometimes my eyes fill up with tears. It's like I get hit with a wave of anger and fear. It's like resulting in this uncontrollable internal chaos. I just want to feel normal.
I started making time to have lunch with my best friend every week. There's more to life than just studying, and I decided that I wanted more than just an academic experience.
I started spending time on my own outdoors. I try to hike every weekend. I also added a class outside of my major, and it's actually really cool.
I started turning my phone off at 9 and stopped looking at my computer. I started writing in a journal before I went to bed. I've been sleeping a lot better once I learned what helps me wind down at night.
Honestly, going on a medication made a big difference. I see a therapist and I take a pill every day. Some people need an inhaler for asthma. I need this.
I started a study group and I got a tutor. Getting a little extra support really helped. And I met some really great friends in my study group. We're all going to take the same lab section next semester.
I realized I wasn't drinking for me, and that I needed to work on my self-esteem. So I started seeing a counselor at the Tang Center and joined a support group there too. It really helps to talk to people who get it.
Those feelings, they were panic attacks. I didn't want those feelings controlling my life anymore. I started going to yoga once a week. I signed up for a PE class to make sure that I did it. Whenever I'm feeling anxious, I practice a deep breathing exercise we learned in class. I also told my advisor. Talking to her really helps me feel normal.
Hey,
how have you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you in so long.
I'm doing pretty good. Classes sort of picked up and have been keeping me busy.
I feel that.
But there's actually something I wanted to talk about with you. I don't mean to be a downer, but
Don't even worry about it. What's going on?
well, I've sort of been seeing this guy, and it's been great. We've been having a lot of fun, but yesterday after we got boba, he walked me home and came upstairs, and we started hooking up, and
Hey, it's okay. You can tell me whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
thanks. Well, I don't really know how to explain it, but basically I just wasn't comfortable with what happened last night. Things happened so quickly, and he never asked me what I wanted to do or not do. He just sort of took over. I feel so awful today. Is that normal? I I don't know what I should do about it.
Well, first, I just want to say thank you for calling me. I know it's not easy to talk about. And it's totally normal to feel uncertain and bad after something happens that you didn't consent to.
I really appreciate you saying that. I don't know what to do. I feel so lost.
Well, is there anything you need right now?
I guess I just need to figure out how to make sense of what happened. I know I can talk to you, and I'm so grateful for that, but do you know what I could do next? What my options are?
Well, I actually volunteer for the Path to Care Center on campus. They have advocates who offer confidential support to anyone who has experienced sexual violence, dating violence, stalking, or sexual harassment. Can I send you the information over chat?
Yes, thank you.
Of course.
So I can just call anytime and talk to someone?
Yeah, and if you want, I can stay on the Zoom with you while you call. Totally up to you.
I'd like that. I definitely want to call, but I'm nervous about it.
Totally valid. I'll be here for you.
Okay, I'm gonna call.
You've reached the care line. How can I help you?
Hi, my friend gave me your number and suggested I talk to an advocate about something that happened last night.
I'm really glad you called. I'm a confidential advocate with the Path to Care Center. If you want to talk now over the phone, we can, or we can schedule an appointment to meet to review support services and healing options.
Yes, thank you. Can you hold on a minute? I'm gonna make an appointment. Thank you for being here with me.
I'm here for you always.
Hey, so late that I'm sorry. I mean, so sorry that I'm late. I was just talking to my girlfriend Casey in LA.
No worries at all. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Casey just misses me. She wanted me to keep FaceTiming instead of working on this project with you. Let's just get started.
Well, if you want to talk about it, I'm here to listen. So for the PowerPoint, I was thinking I could work on the history of neoliberalism while you... Ollie, are you listening?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, so I will share the Google Doc.
You know what? I'm really sorry. I can't focus right now. This whole Casey thing is all I can think about.
Yeah, I can see that. What's going on?
Yeah, she's just pissed off that I'm here right now. Maybe I talk too much about you or the other members of the group. I don't know. Casey keeps acting like I'm cheating on her. or something just by meeting up with people to do work. Even after I told her how stressed out I am about this project, how much I needed to work on it with you, she was still like, where are you going and who's going to be there? And she's constantly texting me, asking me what's going on, just like she's doing right now. It's like she doesn't trust me or something.
Does this happen a lot?
Yeah, now that I think of it, it actually is a lot. I didn't go to that party you invited me to a while back with you and Nina because she thought I would hook up with someone while I was there, and she threatened to break up with me if I went.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And when I later brought up how that threat hurt me, she said that I was misremembering and that she never said that, but I'm certain that she did. And a few weeks ago, I was stressing out about this OCAD midterm I had the next day, and when I said I had to go study, Casey started yelling and crying and saying that I don't care about how she feels and I don't give her enough attention. But we've been talking for 2 hours. I spent the whole night trying to comfort her and I ended up failing my midterm. I don't know, maybe I am the problem. Maybe I don't give her the attention she deserves.
Ollie, look, I understand why you feel like maybe there's something you're doing wrong, but it also sounds like the way Casey's treating you is like pretty intense. Some of the things she's doing sounds like she's trying to control how you spend your time.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but I just don't know what to do. I love Casey, but I just don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Well, it sounds like you've tried to set boundaries in your relationship and they're just not being respected.
That's exactly it. I guess I could try talking about it with Casey directly. Have you ever had to deal with something like this before?
Well, do you remember freshman year when I was in that relationship with Jack?
Yeah, I remember him. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Jack actually uses they, them pronouns now.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for correcting me.
Yeah. Well, we went through this period where they were being like really controlling and it was hard to talk about, but I mean, I'm really glad I did it. I basically told them how I was feeling and what I needed in order for our relationship to work, and things got better after I did, and we're still friends now.
Okay. Maybe I'll give that a try.
You're the one who knows Casey best, but it's never okay for someone to control you or give you this much anxiety. Like, look, I know this is a tough situation to be in, but it's totally up to you what you want to do. And I mean, I'm here to support you no matter what.
Thank you for saying that, Sam. It feels weird being in this situation, but I really appreciate that I'm able to talk about it with you. Okay, let's just try to get through this project, and then we could talk more after about what I should do about Casey.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I'm here for you anytime you want to talk.
Hey, Nina.
Hey, Oscar. Thanks for picking up. Something super weird happens. Can you talk?
Yeah, of course. What's going on?
So, before I started seeing Sam, I was seeing this guy, Jordan, right? One night we were feeling it, so we sent each other pictures. We both promised each other we would delete them right away and we wouldn't share them with anyone. Then things with Jordan kind of fizzled out and I forgot about the photos. But yesterday, one of Jordan's friends DM'd me on Instagram and commented about how good I looked in this photo Jordan had of me.
Damn. Well, Nina, that's really messed up of him. I'm sorry that this is happening to you.
I just feel like such an idiot. Why did I ever send that photo to Jordan in the first place? I thought I could trust him when he said he'd delete it right away. I deleted the one of him. Why didn't he keep his word?
You have every right to be mad. I mean, you didn't do anything wrong, Nina. He didn't keep his word and totally violated your privacy. And just because you agree that he could share the photo with him doesn't mean that you agree to that he could show it to his friends.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely didn't consent to that. And now I'm freaking out because what if Sam sees it? She knows some of Jordan's friends. Things are going really well with us, and I would just be so embarrassed if she knew about this.
Yeah, I mean, I get why you're worried about that, but Sam cares about you a lot, right? She doesn't seem like the person that would judge you for this.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Besides, I mean, anyone who would judge you or look at you any differently because of this isn't someone worth your time, right? You didn't do anything wrong, Nina. You agreed to something and Jordan turned around and did the opposite. This is completely on him.
You're right. We had a really clear conversation about what I was okay with. I even have a text message where I tell him not to share the photo with anyone.
Well, what do you think is the best thing for you to do now?
I think I need to talk to Sam about all this. I'm really nervous too, but I know I'll feel better about it once I do. Thanks for letting me rant about this stuff, Oscar. I don't want to put any of this on you, but
Oh, you're not putting anything on me, Nina. I'm here for you.
thanks, Oscar.
Hey, hi. So sorry I'm late. So, I know we've been talking about the drinking thing, but I was actually hoping we could start today's session off by talking about a conversation I had with a friend.
So, remember how in our appointment last week I was talking about how I was scared to tell Sam, but I really, really wanted to tell someone? I actually told a friend what was happening recently.
I can't believe what Nina's going through. Right? She was so brave to tell me about it, and I hope I responded okay. I was trying to remember what I learned in that online sexual assault prevention for undergraduate training about how to react when someone tells you an experience related to sexual violence or harassment. Yeah, from my own experiences too, I know that sometimes the most important thing is to just believe the other person.
I am so relieved about how Oscar reacted to this thing with Jordan. I haven't talked to anyone besides you about this photo stuff, so it really helps that the first friend I told was so understanding and didn't judge me. When Oscar was talking to me, it felt nice to know that it was important to him to validate my experience. It was so refreshing to know that he believed and supported me too.
I know of some resources on campus that I think could help Nina, but I didn't want to push it on her. I asked her what she needed, and she didn't ask for more people to be involved. Yeah, if she wants to talk to a counselor at the Pact Care Center or even a counselor here, I can have that information ready for her.
Sometimes all you need is a friend who will just listen and not try to push you to do what they think is best. Oscar was that friend.
This whole thing that Nina's going through has me thinking about one of my friends. Right, he shared nude photos of girls he's been with before, and I just assumed that they were okay with it or something.
I know it's Jordan's fault for sharing a photo of me without my consent, but what about his friends? What about the people he sent it to who didn't call him out? If one of his friends had told him it wasn't cool, he probably would have listened to them.
I need to do something. Seeing how much it affected Nina, no one deserves to go through something like that. Next time that friend of mine shows me a photo like that, or any one of my friends, I'm going to ask them, do you have their permission? It doesn't matter that I'd never do it. It's just that I gotta call people out on the shit that they do. It could keep someone safe.
Talking to Oscar helped me feel a little bit more safe.
When I first started at Cal, I felt like I finally had everything under control. I loved my classes, and I immediately got involved in a bunch of organizations. I had my heart and mind set on making a name for myself on this campus, even if it meant going the extra mile and reaching out to people. Right off the bat, I made a ton of friends. I had an amazing group of people on my floor in Martinez Commons. Then midterms came around. I suddenly realized that taking 17 units was a lot, and that calculus moved much faster here than it did back in CC. Things started getting really intense, and I didn't know how to balance everything as a transfer student. Failure was not an option for me. I didn't know what to do until Ollie finally said something.
Hey, Angel, how's it going?
Hey, Ollie. I'm fine.
How did that calc midterm go?
I probably failed it, but it's fine. It's whatever at this point.
Listen, Angel, I noticed you haven't really been showing up to class anymore. Kind of wanted to check in, see if you're doing all right.
Oh no, yeah, I'm fine. Just work, you know?
Look, it kind of seems like it isn't really fine. If you ever want to talk or get something off your chest or anything, I'm here for you whenever you're ready. But I can also go if you need some alone time.
Ollie?
Yeah.
Um, Actually, it would be nice to talk for a minute.
Absolutely. What's on your mind?
I just I've just been so stressed out recently. The semester started off great, but then all my work started piling up, and then I failed my calculus midterm, and then it was like my confidence fell from underneath me. I wake up in the morning, and the first thought that pops into my mind is, how am I going to get through everything I have to do today on top of studying? It's like I start to lose control, and then my chest feels heavy, and it's hard to breathe.
That sounds like a panic attack.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. And when I feel like that, I feel like I can't do anything at all, and that sets me even more behind. And when I feel like that, I can't go to class or club meetings or even respond to texts. I feel like I'm going down this constant downward spiral, and I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do. Most days, I just lay in bed and I just feel like nobody would care if I was gone. That I wouldn't care if I was gone. I just want to lay there and just want to disappear.
Hey, buddy. I'm really sorry. I thought something might be going on, but I didn't know it had gotten this bad. I've never actually told anyone this before, but I actually know how you feel. I've dealt with depression for a long, long time, and I know how hard it can be to even admit that you're not okay. For me, it felt like it would never get better, no matter what I did. But I started actually leaning on the people in my life, and with the help of my closest friends, my family, and my therapist, I started to feel like maybe things would get better. That maybe what I was feeling wasn't just something that I had to deal with on my own. In my case, the first step was making a phone call to the Tang Center and setting up an appointment to talk with a counselor. If you want, if you'd be okay with it, we can make that phone call together, and I can go with you to the first appointment, and I can wait with you. And I know this process can be fucking lonely, and I want you to know that I'm here for you.
Thanks.
Anytime, man. Seriously. Call me whenever.
The next day, Ollie stayed with me as I called and made an appointment. And he kept his word and walked me to counseling and waited for me the whole time I was there. Even if I had decided not to go to the tank center, I know he would have supported me in any decision that I would have made. I started seeing a therapist. I take meds to help manage my depression and anxiety. And I mean, meds are not for everyone, of course, and everyone's situation is going to look a little different than mine. But for me, they really helped. I got registered with the Disabled Students Program on campus so that I could get accommodations to help me succeed in classes, even when I feel really bad. Now, I'm in my final semester at Cal. I became an RA. I wanted to put myself on the front lines for new students who might experience something like what I did. It can be so easy to feel alone when the world gets way too heavy, way too fast. I wanted to be someone to help carry some of that weight that falls so heavily on students at the beginning of their academic careers. My experience is shared with so many others. Back then, I couldn't see it. Now, I can. And I'm only in the beginning process of learning how to take care of myself and listen to what I need, but I just found a better balance of doing it. Now, I know the kinds of things that keep me feeling good. I go to take naps on the glade in the sun. I miss doing that. I play basketball with my friends. I call my mom. Taking care of myself is all about finding a balance. In my time at Cal, there have been so many ups and downs, so many times where I felt overwhelmed and exhausted and I just wanted to give everything up. But I've also felt empowered and inspired. I've been able to work under world class professors, make friends from people all around the world, and take part of a campus culture rooted in activism. My time here hasn't been easy, but I can also honestly say that I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Hi, my name is Julia. I am a rising senior studying psychology and theater. When I first got to Cal, I had major imposter syndrome. I was surrounded by so many people who were incredibly smart, and I felt like I did not belong here and I wasn't supposed to be here. If I could go back in time and talk to my freshman self, I would say stop comparing yourself to everyone else. Just because someone is good at something that you're not does not make you less worthy or deserving. I would also tell myself that I needed to stop pretending to be someone I'm not, follow my dreams, go after what I want, don't care about anything else. You have all worked incredibly hard to be here, and you deserve to be a golden bear.
Hello, my name is Ty White. I'm a rising senior. I'm a theater major. Berkeley can be pretty intense, so stay safe. If you hang out with sketchy kids, you're going to end up in sketchy situations, so don't. And if about the whole like weird competitiveness culture that a lot of people are into, like if anyone ever makes you feel like you're not enough, just don't hang out with them and don't worry about what they think about you because they're not worth your time. Check out the co-ops. They're a great alternative to the frats. Get outside as much as possible and find people who lift you up. Find people that do really cool things that you really love to do and you've always wanted to do, and they're going to take you with them and you're going to have a great time. So yeah, that's it. And have fun. Remember to have fun.
Hi, my name is Eleanor. I am a rising fifth year theater major. And one piece of advice I'd say is don't be afraid to be yourself. Do something out of your comfort zone because you never know the types of people you'll meet. And your first friends in college probably will not be your last friends, and that's okay. You need to find a community where you can grow and also feel at home. And freshman year is especially hard, so try to find a mentor who you can vent to get you through it. And no one has it all figured out. They just act like they do. So have a great year and good luck.
Hi, I'm May. I'm a senior and a theater major. And something that I related to with my character Nina is dealing with anxiety and panic attacks. With the state of the world as it is currently, it isn't really surprising that nearly 1 in every 5 people in the US has an anxiety disorder. With that being said, I think it's important to note that everybody's mental health journey is different. It's okay to really take your time and figure out what works best for you. Most of the time, it isn't going to be as easy as just going to a yoga class every week, but that's okay. Remember to be patient with yourself, and that all that matters is that you just keep going, even if it takes quite a few tries to get it right. Thank you. Have a great semester.
Hi, my name is Camila Cole. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm a third year majoring in psychology and theater. I remember watching Pact during my freshman orientation, and back then I could not have known how much the issues that these characters are dealing with pertain to real life scenarios that a lot of us go through. And as painful as high school was, and I can guarantee that college is way better than high school, there is a lot to deal with here at Cal. Schoolwork, clubs, relationships, mental health, you name it. And just like my character, I've certainly fallen into the trap of feeling like college is all about academics. And while keeping up with classes is surely important, college is about so much more than that. Remembering to just soak up all the opportunities here and embrace all of the amazingly unique people around you is my number one piece of advice to all of you incoming students. Utilize all of your resources and just have fun. Your time here will go by like that.
Hi everyone, my name is Giovanni. I use the He series and I'm a 4th year studying theater, dance, and performance studies. Some advice I would offer for y'all would be just to enjoy the time that you have while you're here. Of course, academics are important, but so are the experiences that you make for yourself. So go out and make those experiences. Congratulations again and enjoy your first year here.
Hi, my name is Mikey. I graduated spring 2021. I double majored in theater as well as film. Cal gave me a lot of ups and downs. Imposter syndrome was really real when I got here. Like Oscar, I felt the pressure of trying to find myself, my friends, and what I wanted to study. But my advice to all the incoming students is to just breathe and really savor your college experience. Really try to be patient with yourself, especially when things are rough. Just trust that you're here for a reason. And also, don't compare yourself to anyone. A teacher once told me to focus on your own garden, focus on your own growth. The only person that you should be competing with is yourself. Be better than when you were yesterday. And that's all I have. Y'all will do great things. I'm so excited for you all. Go Bears.